make sure I'm live. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had everything correct. I apologize about that. Good evening, everyone. I am going to be really focused on getting this meal done. My kids are hungry. Bella's walking around talking about eat. Alana's hungry, and it's past the time that I wanted to come on live. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So what I am making tonight, you all, is fried fish. So this is catfish fillet. I have some shrimp here. And I also got some scallops. I'm not sure if I'm going to make these on live or not. I'm debating. But these are for me. Okay? The scallops are for me. Let me put this down. So to get started, let's go ahead and batter up some fish. And then we are going to make our spaghetti. And I'm going to show you how I grew up eating fish and spaghetti. You don't add the meat. Okay? So for our seasonings for our fish, we'll start with this. Let me get the batter. Now, y'all know I do it different ways. So tonight for you all, I'm going to do my mustard fried fish. So you just need some mustard. I am combining, mainly I'm using my cornmeal. And you don't have to use this brand or yellow. You can use the white, whatever you choose. And then I have my fish fry, my Louisiana fish fry. So I use a little bit of this for the flavor. This has a lot of sodium for me, so I don't use just this. Okay, I always make sure I use mostly this, and then I add in some of this because I like the flavor. And if you need to see the whole packaging, let me grab one. Let me grab you one that's not open. So it looks like this. Okay. So that's what I'm using today for my batter. So you can let people know as they're coming in. But of course, you can use what you like. So that's all that's in here. All right. And as you're coming on, thank you for liking and sharing. And welcome to my replayers. So I'm going to add a little bit of mustard. Now, if you choose to season your fish, you can. I'm going to toss mine very lightly with my my Goya adobo, but you don't necessarily need it. And like I said, if you really can't have sodium like that, I would just recommend you kind of, you know, just be careful with it. And just use everything lightly, because the Goya, that Louisiana fish fry, all those things are kind of high in sodium. Now you could just go cornmeal. You don't have to use the Goya adobo, okay? So we're going to do a mustard fry tonight. I do have my Saison Goya, but I'm not going to use that tonight because I like to show you all the variety of things. I don't always fry with Saison Goya. It's great. It's a good flavor, and but I don't use it all the time. So it's not even necessary to use all the time. So we're going to make some beautiful fish. All right, let me take this off. And Alana wants lemon pepper. So you're going to see me doing some lemon pepper flavoring tonight for her because that is her request. And I am making her and Bella dinner right now. And then I got to see if Aaliyah, I'm going to make some fish for her too, just in case she wants something to eat when she comes in from work. So we're just going to batter it. I've already tossed together my cornmeal with my fish fry seasoning. I'm not going to add anything else into this. So I'm just going to put the fish in here and we're just going to coat it, okay? Let me see if I see any of your comments. Hey, Miss Vonnie. Hi, Jeffrey. Okay, so let's keep going. And shout out to my people I saw today at the store. I told you I see people all the time that follow me. And one lady gave me a good hug. She just don't know how much I needed that hug today. She has no clue. And she'll never know. So I appreciate the people that speak to me when we're out and just let me know that they follow me. And then I get to get me a good hug and we finish our shopping, honey. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let me just do 4. Well, I'm going to have to do all of them at some point anyway. Well, we can get them all in there. We can get them all in there. We can. We're going to make this work. That way, I'm not going to refrigerate any fish because I know how I am. If I'm not planning on making fish and grits, which I'm not planning on doing in the morning, then I'm not going to worry myself with it. So today is day 1 of self-care month. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to catch my live that I did. Was it yesterday, y'all? It was yesterday. So today, my self-care, I did a few things today, but the main thing I want to share is I took time and I made rest a priority for me. I am a goal person. I'm always helping people. I'm always giving myself away. But I said, nope, today I'm going to take some time and make rest a priority. So I got not a whole lot, but I got some extra rest that I don't normally get. And I had to be intentional about it because I'll overlook myself. I'll neglect how I feel for the sake of, you know, trying to make someone else happy. Not even happy, just meeting their needs. Okay, I'm just making sure they're coated well, you all, before we go over to the fryer. That's all I'm doing right now. All right, they look good for the most part, but I'm gonna add a little bit more of my, let's see. Well, no, let's come over here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Uh-oh. All right, I don't have much light over here, but I don't have my, ring light. Thank you for sharing, Miss Nancy. That's right, Kathy. Hey, Teresa. It's catfish fillet, Patricia. Hey, Clanice. Okay. So let's bring up these baskets. Now, I have used these. I fried some chicken maybe a few days ago. I don't even remember when it was now. So I'm going to use this oil one more time. I told y'all with the big fryer, I'll use it at least twice, but I don't use it more than that now. I have to dump mine out, child. I can't do it. So, but you can use your oil as much as you like. So we're gonna get that fish in these baskets, honey. Let me see. Just trying to make sure they're nice and coated. And what are you all cooking tonight? I know it's Friday night, so a lot of people don't cook. And to be honest, like, usually on a Friday night, Alana will want, like, maybe pizza. Not every Friday. She's not a big pizza person. But normally she'll ask for cheese pizza. But, honey, she said tonight she wants fish. My kids love my cooking, so they usually just make their requests known to me, and I make it happen. All right. So we're going to drop these in, and then we're going to shake them. So I'm going to leave y'all here for just a second while I wash my hands. I have the oil on it's about 370 maybe. Let me wash my hands. And we're about to do the spaghetti. So after a few moments, like when I'm frying fish or seafood, chicken, whatever I'm doing, I like to shake the basket, okay? So that we know things aren't sticking together and it's not sticking to the basket, okay? Now see that fish? All right, let me grab a pan. Hey, Carolyn. Hi, Joy from Virginia. Rosie said, yum. Hey, Brenda. Girl, I got mine from Seafood Services. So these are kind of thick. They look good, y'all. So we're going to let those cook for just a minute. Again, that's mustard fried fish, okay? Catfish. So now we're going to go ahead and start on our spaghetti. And really, I could put this over here and we can do our, because I'm going to do some shrimp as well. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this for them. So we're going to get a little butter to go in here. Let me turn this one on because this eye doesn't cook as fast. And I'm just going to do a lemon pepper shrimp for Alana because she wants lemon pepper shrimp. She loves lemon pepper. And that was her request. And then over here, we're going to do the spaghetti. So I'm going to show you how I grew up eating it. Let me grab those shrimp. And I already made my noodles, so we don't have to do that. I literally made them before I came on live, okay? For those that are inquiring about it. Now, for the spaghetti, for this pan, you all, I'm going to use mainly my paste. We're going to flavor that good. And then we have our crushed tomato, okay? So I'm going to sit this over here so that you know how I'm making that because we're not putting meat in it. We already have our meat, which is our, well, kind of our meat, which is the fish. And then I have my chicken broth. But it doesn't have to be that brand. So for this, I need, Alana wants, let's see. Oh, I didn't know about that. Okay. So this is getting warm. And then for this one, let's put this one on a lower heat because I don't want it to go too fast here. I'm going to put some butter in this pan. I'm going to check the fish, so don't worry. And I know I'm moving kind of fast, but you see what I'm doing. So with these shrimp, I'm going to do a combination of a lemon pepper Old Bay. Lemon pepper Old Bay. And not much Old Bay because Alana doesn't like spicy. So we'll go light with the Old Bay. We have our lemon pepper. It does not have to be these brands. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Now this is a good brand though. So if you like lemon pepper, this is a good one. So we're going to add that. Remember that shrimp does soak up flavor really, well. So you don't want to do too much. You don't want to make it overpowering. And I'm going to lightly put some of this, okay? Sorry. Just lightly, because that has a little spice to it too. And I'm going to toss this. I'm going to put on a glove and toss that. We're waiting on this. This is warming up. Now I'm going to add a little bit of my chicken broth here. And just follow me. I know you're like, what are you doing? Just follow me. I'm going to add some of my tomato paste. And we'll get back to that in just a minute. And then in a minute we'll add some of that. Let me toss these shrimp because this pan is about ready and the shrimp behind me is about ready. The fish is about ready to come out. I'm going to grab my pan, my tray. All right, now we have some thick fish, so if you're just coming on, you don't know, but you will see it in just a minute, okay? So this side, we're just like on a medium, a little slightly over a medium. We don't need it to be too high. I'm going to take it up just a bit. And then here, we can go more on a high only because of the eye. It doesn't cook as fast. And now I'm going to toss our shrimp before we put it in the pan. So since they're having fried fish, I didn't want to fry the shrimp also. And then I was planning on giving them fries, and I just changed my mind because even as I'm being more health conscious, I have to actually, you know, do the same for my children. So they don't have to worry about, like, you know, certain things that at my age I do, but at the same time, you want to make sure your children are healthy as well. So I'm going to add in some of my sauce, and we're going to combine the sauce, and not much, okay, with this. And I may have to mute you all at one point, but for now, you're fine. I'm not going to be scraping that pan with y'all on live. I'm not doing that. All right, the catfish is almost done. I'm going to go ahead and start putting in our shrimp. This is going to go real quick. It's because it's a quick meal. And seafood does not take long to cook. But I want to save you some money because catfish, I don't know why it's so expensive. Especially if you eat it out. So is shrimp. So I like to show you all quality right at home, and that's what we're about to do. And it's going to taste better. You'll mess around and surprise yourself. Okay, now shrimp does not take long at all to cook, so I'm going to hang on to this tongue. Now I'm just trying to get this. Now the reason why I'm using the paste, you all, is because I do not want the sauce for my spaghetti to be thick. I want it to be kind of thinned out. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my paste. But you can have yours thin if you want to. It's totally up to you. I don't want it thin. So that's why I'm going with paste. If you want thin, you can go with sauce or the crushed tomatoes, like more of that. And that's perfectly fine. I just like more of a thickness to my sauce. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm going to take the fish out. And I'll show you all up close, but you see it. I'm going to put it on a tray over here so you all can really see it. And I need to turn those shrimp so I can tell that they are just about there. I always tell you all about shrimp. You don't want to overcook your shrimp at all. Once I turn them over, I'm going to turn the heat off. And these are seasoned with lemon pepper, a little seafood seasoning, and Old Bay. Okay? If you're just coming on. But of course, you're going to just go in with the flavors that you like. We're going to turn that off. I'm going to go in with our parsley. I prefer fresh. I did not get any again today, y'all. I don't know what I be thinking about, y'all. Parsley do not be on my mind like that. I got some other stuff I needed, but I did not get the parsley. But the dried worked just as fine, okay? And I'm going to just move this back because I do not like... All right. So now we're pretty much at a point where we can add a little bit more of my chicken broth. And I'll bring y'all on this side so y'all can see this process of me doing this. I hope y'all can't see my okay, you can't. My pajamas and everything. Bring you right here. Okay, let's get our noodles. And I had already cooked them, so they're cooled down now. So I'm gonna add those in. And I'm not making a whole lot because it's really just for Alana and Bella. I'm not sure if my other daughter's gonna have some or not. And we are gonna add in some seasoning, so you just wanna add in whatever you like. But do you see how that sauce did that? We don't want it, you know, too liquidy. At least I don't. So let me turn this all the way down. I'm gonna go in with some of my seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit of my adobo, which is onion and garlic, a little sodium. I'm gonna add our Italian. You don't need meat for this because you have the fish. The fish is gonna be on the side, so if you want to add ground beef, you can, but you don't need it for the fish and spaghetti. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my parsley. I think I already put it up. Past, present, time. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's so easy. Like, it'd be so easy just to make good meals at home, y'all. Now, Alana wants her... Bella. Alana! Hold on, Bella. Come on. Take this in my room and put it on the charger. Hold on. No, they can't see you. Here. Yeah, I'm almost done. I think I had the camera. Yeah, I had it to where you shouldn't be able to be seen. This is the last thing. But go put her tablet on my charger in my room so that...
Mama, I can take my phone off and put it on that charger if you want.
Okay, whatever you want to do. But your phone, I just put on that charger. So do you want to put that on the charger? Okay, let me finish up. I don't want to have that conversation right now. Just go ahead. Bella, go sit down. It's almost time to eat. So can you all see that spaghetti? How easy that was. So you just want to make sure you have the flavor. Again, y'all see why I use the paste, because you have this consistency. So I didn't want it to be liquidy, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm making sense. All right, let's get our stuffs, our fish, so I can plate this child, because I had a discombobulated week, literally. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. My grandbaby gives me challenges, but we grow so much when we are challenged. That's where growth comes in. So if you don't have things in your life or people in your life who challenge you, you're likely not growing, okay? God uses difficult things and difficult people to help us to be more like him. So that's what I appreciate the most about what I'm walking through right now, because it's growing me in him. It's growing my patience. It's growing just my compassion and everything. So let's make Alana's plate, and I will be out your hair. I hope your Friday is going well and that you had a great week. And even if you didn't, you're still blessed. Even if your week wasn't good, you're still blessed, okay? All right, so let's make this plate. And it just reminds me of home so much, because we used to always eat fish and spaghetti, child. Not always, but you know. All right, let me grab a tongue, because y'all know I like to use a tongue for my spaghetti. You come in here, you keep it down, ma'am. All right, let me show you how we gonna do this. Bella is trying to come in here and she is not dressed. So you take your spaghetti. Now this is gonna be Alana's plate, so I'm not gonna do a whole lot, you all. She does like pasta though. So you just wanna take it, and then remember we talked about, you know, turning it, and then we'll clean our plate up, so don't worry about that. Okay, so we're gonna take it and turn it when you have your pasta. Let's wipe around. Okay, and let's wipe that. Again, if you want it to be more liquidy, all you got to do is add more of the crushed tomato, you all. That will help. Or you could use just already canned pasta sauce. You do whatever you like. Oh, Phil, I'm so sorry, baby. Let's grab Alana a piece of fish. I'll do one piece of fish for her because she is 7. So she's not going to. Bella, what are you doing? Get your blanket before I slip and fall on live. Bella, get your blanket. Get your blanket.
Yes.
Thank you. Take it in there.
Mommy.
Yes.
I want to eat.
You want to eat? I'm coming. Give Grandma a minute. Give Grandma a minute. I know. Give Grandma just a minute.
No.
Bella, get up off that floor. Alana said she wanted to start with 4 shrimp, so we're going to give her 4. But there's plenty. They can have as much as they want. I didn't even cook all the shrimp that I bought today.
Mommy,
So I would give her, we got tartar sauce. We have, I love you. Okay, I love you. So there's that fish and spaghetti plate. Bella, I appreciate you all hopping on and dealing with my background soundtrack. So, yes, somebody said I never heard of fish and spaghetti. Honey, growing up in St. Louis, this is what we did. Now we also do the fish, the pickles and the onions on the side as well. But you just don't put meat in your spaghetti when you do the spaghetti. And then down south, they like to do fish and grits or shrimp and grits. So thank you all for hopping on. And I will see you all likely tomorrow. I don't know what I'm cooking. It's a no cooking day, but I'll probably still come on live, okay? Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you soon. Take that back, Bella. Bella!